Coach, if I could ask you a quick look back at last game when Tumani had the injury, this too, went back out like nothing happened. I mean, can you just kind of speak about the toughness that Tumani brings, especially after a play like that?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, right? Like we get used to how tough Tumani is and how much he wants to play. You know, he's one of those guys that, you know, when I guard a guy like Kevin Durant, no matter what, and just he does that every night. So it's just impressive, and just to see him getting better and getting used to different matchups. You know, a guy like Kevin Durant or a guy that is smaller and faster. So all kinds of players that he gotta, you know, handle, you know, every night.
Have you ever seen anything like that maybe back in your playing days where someone you weren't sure was going to go back in, they go right back in there just fine?
Well, yeah, I play with a lot of you know, competitors like that. I mean, just Kawhi, Manu, those type of guys that always want to compete no matter what.
How do you guard against, you know, a team like Houston losing the way they did the other night? They probably have spent the last 48 hours feeling like they should have won that game. How do you kind of guard your guys against, you know, them coming in and just, you know, completely out?
Well, just exactly what you said, Sean. Like telling that they're going to come stronger. They're going to be more focused. They're going to be going to the offense rebound even harder. They're probably going to try to figure out ways to get easy buckets earlier on the shot clock. So they're going to run more. So all those things that, you know, they preparing and we know they are doing, and we find a way to stop them.
With Drew, even though he's obviously out tonight, the fact that he was listed as doubtful originally, is that a sign he might be getting closer?
Yeah, I mean, there is improvement there, and hopefully he's ready soon.
Tiago, we have a Kevin Durant on the verge of passing Wilt Chamberlain. Is there a memory of competing against him or coaching him over the years that really stands out for you?
Yeah, I think for me personally is those years when he was in OKC, right? Like playing against him and just a young Kevin Durant scoring 30 every night. And he just keeps doing that, which is amazing, you know. With his age, of course, he's probably on the end of his career, but like just doing that every night is just impressive, and just almost like didn't change.
Tiago, how do you address, you know, the day after the game? You get the win, but in kind of a weird way where you guys allow so many offensive rebounds. Like, how do you kind of balance, like, yeah, it's good to get a win there, but all the things that kind of went against you in that? Like, what's your kind of profile about attacking that next day?
Yes, no, good question. I think those are honestly the best day for the coaches to teach. Because when you lose a game, you know you guys are down. But when you win and you make a lot of mistakes, it's a good time to, okay, we won, but here's that. This is a closeout. This is a box out. You know, here you got lost. So I think it's a good way to teach after a win like that.
Does it allow you to almost coach them harder after a win?
Yes. Yes.
You always kind of bring up your guys' identity. If someone just blanket said, what is your guys' identity? How would you respond to that?
I think we kind of like change a little bit through the season, right? Like we start the season playing fast, quick subs. Then of course we have the guys out. We have to go to, you know, longer stints, less guys playing. Danny playing a lot of minutes in a row, carrying the team, slower pace. I think now we are one of the slowest teams in the league. So the identity changes because of the players and you know, the scout and the way you wanna, you know, prepare. Defensively, I think we changed for. You know, we are more focused now. We are better. We talking more. We still got like grit and play hard, but we're not pressuring as much full court. And you guys can see that. It's not a surprise or anything like that or secret. But yeah, I just try to adapt with what we have right now, and I think we still go hard, and that's the identity. You know, we play hard, but in a different way.
You've had to rely on the two-way guys so much. How do they factor in? Have you guys kind of, you know, embraced some of their chip on their shoulder sort of situation?
Yeah, I think, you know, especially like CD and Caleb, at the beginning, everything was going so fast for them. It took them, I think, like 10, 15 games to kind of like get used to their role and just be comfortable. Okay, they know they're going to play those 20, 25 minutes, some nice 30 minutes. So they don't have the same pressure that they had before to make a shot, to get a stop, to rebound. So they have a little bit more freedom to make mistakes, and that also pushed their confidence up. And this is what we got right now. That's the product, right? You have Caleb with confidence, you have CD with confidence, and bringing and helping us win basketball games.